other thing I wanted to talk about is Ghosts is back.
Oh.
So this is now season
love that
3.
show.
Oh, I do love this show. It's so cute. It's based on a British show of the same name. And some of the characters are parallel, but not all. They definitely are doing their own thing. So first we have our main characters of the husband and wife, and they inherit this mansion, and the wife has an accident and now can see ghosts and can talk to them. And the husband is fantastic, and he's always like, what are they saying, honey? And like, it's a very cute dynamic. Instead of like, I would have hated it if he was like, I don't believe you. No, he's totally into it and like supportive, and it's great. So she is from iZombie, and that's Rose McIver. Love her. More important to John than iZombie is that she was also in the Christmas Prince franchise.
That's more important to the world, actually.
That's more important to the world.
Is that a Christmas rom-com?
Yes, it's a Christmas rom-com series. There's 3, I think.
At the moment, hopefully more.
Hopefully more.
Wow.
So anyway, she's fantastic. Love her. She plays this main character who can see the ghosts. And then in the house is everyone who died in the area, either in the house or before the house was even built. So there's a Viking who obviously died before the house was built, but he's like just hanging around. Thorfinn. He's
Thorfinn?
Yeah,
Okay.
he's fantastic. Love him. There is a Lenape indigenous person. This character is great. He's got a really fun thing that they're doing this season where he can go into people's dreams, which is a new revelation, which is very fun. Also, we have a captain from the Revolutionary War who is currently engaged to a guy from the British side who also died on the premises, which is a very fun romantic relationship.
So they're spending eternity together.
Yes, so cute. The whole thing is kind of complicated, but also super fun. It's very light. And all of these ghosts are big characters, which is fun. And they don't have to feel really very real or grounded because they're all from like weird different time periods and doing these, broad characters. Another one that I want to mention is the hippie, Flower. We had her the first 2 seasons, and then it looks like she might be not here this 3rd season, but...
So where'd she go? I mean, did they transcend or they go down?
Well, this is going to sound really inappropriate. Within the show, the ghosts don't know that this is an inappropriate way of saying it, but they say that they get sucked off because a light comes down and they get sucked up into the light. So they're like, what? She got sucked off? I'd love to get sucked off. When am I going to get sucked off? It is very funny.
Okay.
Yeah. So within the context of the show, that is a running joke that they are oblivious to how that sounds, and they end up saying it quite a bit, which is very funny. So in addition to her, who I hope we get back, I did a little bit of sleuthing, and it looks like she might just be out for maternity leave, so they'll figure out a way to bring her back. So anyway,
not sucked off.
Right. Currently, the other ghosts think she has been sucked off, but it may turn out that she was like, asleep in the barn or something and will reappear. I mean, we all hope, because we don't want to lose Flower. She's a very fun character. We also have Pete, who is it's not a Boy Scout leader. It's like an offshoot fake one of that, but he's like in a uniform and he's got an arrow through his neck.
Ooh.
He is hysterical. He's like from the 80s and is very like, gee, Willikers, nice. And he's fun character. And then also a bro-y like investment guy who has no pants on, which is a great running joke.
Okay, so the way they die, they're pretty much...
Yes, they're set.
That's how they're set.
Yes. And I think the only two that
How unfortunate
I
for
know.
some.
Well, for some. If you have no pants, then you're really
Or an
in
arrow
trouble.
through your neck.
Right.
Ugh.
So the last 2 that I should mention of the core ghosts that are in the house are the owner of the house, which is a distant relative of the wife character. She's like the great aunt or whatever. She's a Gilded Age lady, and she's got a lot of very funny sensibilities of, she's great. And then last we have a 1920s singer. So, I mean, it's just a range of
big cast.
It is. It's a very fun, you've always got a bunch of different stories going on, stuff with, the livings and the ghosts, and then it's great.
The livings.
The livings. They do call them the livings. They did figure out we can expand the cast just to having other characters. Oh, there's a whole group of ghosts that live in the basement that all died of cholera. And Cholera Nancy is hysterical. I mean, it's very, very enjoyable. I highly, highly recommend. It's just delightful. Okay.